Travis Wayne Goodsell. I wasn't listening, so I didn't hear if Irene gave the statistical reports, resurrecting it after first announcing they aren't going to do them anymore back in Nelson's Solemn Assembly. But they posted them online on their website. Interesting thing, as I checked the website, because I wanted to check to see if the church had completely gotten rid of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints as the cornerstone of Jesus. The resurrected Jesus, the non-ascended Jesus. Because, if you've been paying attention, in the bottom right-hand corner, they have the resurrected Jesus, not the logo. The logo has the church as the cornerstone. You'll notice that their YouTube thumbnail, just the resurrected Jesus, not the ascended Jesus, just the resurrected Jesus. And when you type them up online, the little icon, just the resurrected Jesus, not the ascended Jesus. However, at the bottom of their articles, sure enough, way at the bottom, you can still find the logo. At the top of their pages, they show just the name of the church. They don't show the resurrected Jesus. So yeah, they're trying to do away with the church now. I guess somebody had mocked them sufficiently for them to cancel. Oh man, air fresheners are going like crazy. That sucks, because it means that I either have to pay more money to get more for this summertime, or I'll have to go without air fresheners. That's going to be bad news. I have Lysol spray. That's not going to last like these would last under cooler conditions. So anyway, we got stats for you. And the new membership number, and Mormons are all going to go, oh yay, this is awesome, we're spreading all over the world. Not when you find out the backstory and do some math. Yeah. So 16,666,363. Man, they're playing around with the checking. Come on, guys. You were doing so well after I called you out for exposing you. God. There's nothing wrong with my video. It's your hate that's causing you to keep checking. So yes, 1, 666, and then a 3, and then 66, and a 3. Add the 2 3s together, and you get another 6 for 1, 666, 666. I thought that was hilarious. Last year, because I searched to see if they'd updated the Wikipedia page yet. No. They still have 2019. And so I was able to know 2019's numbers. 16,565,036, which results in an increase in membership of only 98,627. That sucks. And again, let me go over it for you. if you're a church that's converting, recruiting worldwide, and they're in new areas in the world, and there are 7 billion in the world, minus those who have died from coronavirus, and yes, we have to factor that in for these numbers. We can't just attack the church and, oh yeah, they suck, they're losers. Well, there's coronavirus, so we have to factor that in, because the missions were shut down for one day. Well, 1 month, less than a month. But, but you also have to factor in people who have died, and not just from coronavirus. And so we have some of those numbers for you also. The converts baptized and the children of the covenant baptized totals 191,370. That is more than 98,627. And the difference is 92,743. Wow. Wow. Utah reports almost 3,000 coronavirus deaths. You have to add in the elderly facility number of deaths. They're not doing it in the homepage. I'm the one who's covered this. The news isn't even covering this. They're purposely leaving out the number of the elderly dead from the main Utah numbers. So 3,000. Then, as coronavirus deaths are more per state than the regular deaths for any given year. They've already done the stats on this for the national news. And so Utah would therefore have less than 3,000. Let's do a guesstimate of 2,000 so that we can round it off to 5,000 deaths in Utah last year. That's 87,000 unaccounted for. Do you think maybe there were some people who said, "Up yours, church. I'm out"? And do you think that because it was coronavirus, and there would have had to have been something to trigger that many, and the coronavirus sort of put things on hold. So whatever the reason for the 98 or 92 to 88, I think I said 98, and I know it's 88. It doesn't factor in anything that the church could have done last year to justify offending people severely enough to cause a movement of people saying, "I'm out." Except maybe Black Lives Matter. Yeah. The church's response. Nelson came out and condemned the Black Lives Matter protesters. That's right. That may be, but that's a lot. That is a lot of Mormons up and saying, "Screw you, I'm out." Because that was held locally to Utah. It struggled to get out of Utah to cover this. So that's a lot of Utahns, if that's the case. But again, I don't have the Wikipedia page membership breakdown. So I don't have that to reference yet. But, 93,000, just bye-bye. That is interesting. But I can only see Black Lives Matter protesters. I don't remember anything else other than maybe a secret group that have been watching my videos. And they can't be signed in because that's 93,000. I don't get those numbers thanks to YouTube employees and their analytical manipulation. So I thought that was curious. So there you go. But that makes my breakout video all the more important. It's showing 1312 on my management page, but it is showing 1348 in the real-time. Whoop. 1389 on the real-time stats. It is just out of control. This is awesome. So, yeah, I won't do a comment reply if a comment reply is needed. Okay, we have I love my boyfriend seeing other videos and saying, what's the true religion? Because I want to be part of the truth. I want to hear the truth you speak of. Relax. Just keep watching my videos. I'm not going to respond. Hey, here's a regular. The Anonymous Latter-day Saint. He's referencing a part in the video that I speak of. Mormons say Book of Mormon is true, but do not hold to the iron rod. And that part is, Ben was met with a worker who recognized him and helped him. But she bailed on him as he went downstairs looking. The time I saw Nelson in the Smith's Superstore. Nelson, fearing and loathing in Salt Lake City Smith's. How appropriate and ironic. Now, Alright, so that's the stats. Yeah, I will keep on checking so that I can get a more precise understanding of why 93,000 have just left the church. And they would have had to have signed bishop papers and sent it to the church. It's not just Mormons like me who just don't go anymore. They don't count us as left or anti or whatever. They use us for their insurance fraud. So these are people who actually signed the papers and handed it in. Otherwise, we've got a major crisis on poor reporting of coronavirus deaths. That's the other potential possibility.